to a new video. In this video I'm gonna show you the new releases of the Bioc artCrush number 12. You can find 4 different packs in my shop now, and there is a Artsy Bits and Pieces kit. It includes the artsy bits and a lot of papers, some little bit of word arts, and then there is a painter's toolbox, and then we have some sprinkles and bits and some artsy word arts. I like to go with you through the folders now and show you what I've created. So we start here with the Artsy Bits and Pieces pack, and I really needed a time. I had something in my mind how it should look, and I think it turned out exactly what I had in my visions. So these are the Artsy Bits, a little bit art styled with paper pieces and a lot of doodling, scribbling around, but also the usual artsy bits you can use as overlays or as mask, however you like. So this is the pack A, and also you get here an out of the box frame, which is a layered PSD file. And then there's a second pack B with 2 blending masks, some butterflies with realistic shadow versions, and we have here some flares, some leaves with already in a sticker style, different hearts in different styles, and we have here like a collage frames. You can use them how it is. You can extract, you can delete parts, you can add here different kind of styles. So it's really up to you how you can use this collage frame. Then we have here some magic overlays as well. You get 11 different magic overlays, and then we have some paper flowers also with a realistic shadow version. And here we have some roses also with a realistic shadow version. Then we have some artsy kind of stitches. They are really cute, and some look like, or you can use them as frames. And then here's some graphic and kind of twig also with a shadow version, another one with some leaves, and then we have some word arts. And these are the words arts: believe, big, dream, enjoy the now, impress, let go, smart and strong. There is no ABR file for them because you will later see in the toolbox, and there are some attached. Okay, these are the Artsy Bits and Pieces, and then we have the paper mix, a huge pack with a lot of papers. You get all together 25 different papers. Let's look at them closer. This is one of my favorite ones. This one is also, and this one is also pretty cool. I really love the little bit of white spaces and then the really lot of colors. Here is impasto, and this is another impasto paper, and this is well, and also that one is pretty nice. And here is a more modern, very graphic styled paper. So I try to really put not one style into this pack, because that if you familiar with one style and you want to try out something new, then I think this kit is something you really enjoy to work with, because you can a little bit touch maybe a modern style and combine it with the style you maybe like or know already. So maybe the traditional combined with a little bit of a modern style. And yes, this is one favorite paper. This is also a great one. And here we have some dots, paints, a lot of grunchiness. Here we have some gesso with different structured fabrics or whatever fabric. Oops, this is a kind of fabric I used, or wall paint is on it, so very combined. This is a very plain one, ornament style, and this is the beginning of again. Okay, these are 25 different papers, and you get this with the artsy bits together in one kit when it's released. Then the next pack are the sprinkles, and in the sprinkles we have dots, a lot of different dots, and then we have some loops. We have 5 loops, like in a painted with a pencil, and then we have some metallic ones, 2 of them, and then we have some scattered words as well. So, and these are the sprinkles, little sprinkles, and here we have a lot of dots combined a little bit with watercolor, and this is the preview. And then we have the artsy word arts, and also here you get some gesso pieces. I have attached an and a magic light gesso piece, colored gesso piece. This one is also fab one. This one. Okay, and these are now the artsy word arts, and they are first drawn on my iPad. Then I have imported them into my Photoshop, and then I have overworked them with a lot of different textures, painted, scribbled over them, and this is what the result. They are very grungy, and I think each word art is a little bit of a artwork itself. So use them carefully. Don't use them with a lot of different other things, so they can really stand alone on your page. So you get a brush file. So this is what is going on here. It overlays. That's funny. So discipline is here. Dream big. Enjoy the now. Every moment. That's almost not to read. So everything is like how I said, it's an artwork. So you need to maybe, it's, if you do art journaling, you can use them pretty good for your pages, I think. Happy, hell yes, impress, let go, listen to your heart, life, no, nope, oops, my favorite word, smart, soul thing, strong, try, yes, you. And that's the preview. Oh yes, we have some watercolor bits here. 3 of them. And I think you get really something nice together in this word art pack. Not usual, like always. I try to something new, and I really hope you enjoy this pack when you use it. So then we have a little painter's toolbox. I put in some packs I have with the painter's toolbox. I always create the other packs, so this is the first start always, and let's see what you get. Painter's toolbox blenders. Double click on it on your Finder, and it will automatically open in your Photoshop. And let's try a little bit around. For that we open here a solid paper, and we have here the blender mix, and then we go to our brush tool, and I need to close here a lot. These are always over here. Sorry. Okay, these are the brush tools here, and let's start with the first one, and this is what you can do with it. Painting with watercolor. So you have here the colors. For that we go, these are the colors, and color overlay, the color styles, and the swatches. Just open them that we can use them here. And I'm going to open my extension for Pixabay to pick an image to place here. Let's see if we have fast an image that is working with the colors here. Okay. Yes, what I did is, did you see? I painted on the directly on the solid paper. So I think, let's start. Okay, a new layer. Here is the watercolor. Okay, maybe we use another one to make it look more realistic. And then we have that one. That's also pretty cool with some loops in it. And we create now here a kind of blending mask with the different textures. And we have here some butterfly blenders. Okay, this is now the mask we have painted. Now we go and check out the photos we have here, and let's see, maybe that one. Okay, so it opens always, the Pixabay extension always opens directly and clips it, because I have the settings that it clips directly onto my mask. We're gonna flip it horizontally and move it, and you can see this is now our clip photo. And maybe we like to see a little bit more of the head of this girl, and we use another brush. We go to the layer with with the blender mask and add here some more texture and brushes so that this girl, I don't mind if you can see now on top here a little bit of the color from the brush itself. So we add here some old text here, also that, and strokes. Yes, we have the strokes. That's also very fun. You can see little strokes. It's not much. You need to dab on your canvas around to achieve those strokes. So this is now the start. Now we go and start a new layer. And for that, we go to the next Painter's Toolbox, brushes. We have here the brush mix. This is the brush mix, hearts, and here we have some stamped kind of files, and everything you get also as an ABR file. So when you double click on it, it will open your Photoshop or Photoshop Elements, and you can use them as brushes. Then we have the colors, I already showed you that, and then we have the dynamic words. Also double click on it. It's an ABR file and opens automatically when you click on it. Double click on it. Then we have the styles, Fusion, these ones, 16 different styles. And then we have the paint styles, these are those ones. Also we double click on it, and we have the edge styles and the pattern styles. So let's open that one. So firstly, we go and change a little bit the color of the image, because it not exactly fits into the color combo. So let's try and see what we can reach when we only play a little bit around with the hue and such color balance. Hue and saturation. Yes, this is the best one. And let's see what we can reach when we change here the hue. And what you see now, that the color of the whole canvas now changes. And for that, we go one step back, 2 steps back. We go firstly to the layer 1 where our the brushed mask is, this one, okay? So we click on it, right mouse, and select pixels. So now everything is selected on this layer. And now we choose the next layer. It's that one with the picture, because we only want to change those parts of the picture that you can just see. For that we need this selection from the layer of the brushwork. And now we go again to the hue and saturation. We do that this way because only with this way you destroy nothing on your images, on your paints, on everything. Try to work when you have your layers always with these kind of tools, because they will help you that nothing is destroyed, that you can always go back to the first, to the original image you have. Okay, so let's go, and now we can change the color of the image itself. You can see now it goes purple, we have a blue, and here's a gray, green, blue. And I just thought maybe we go and create the picture a little bit a bluish gray. So we go down with the saturation. So you can see now it gets gray, and to keep a little bit the bluish, we have it on 80% now, the saturation. What you also can do with this hue and saturation, you can light up your image. This is what you can do. I don't think that I want that now, because I like the contrast on this image. Okay, this is now our image. Okay, and now we're going to start to a little bit decorate it. We start a new layer. And now we do a little bit of painting. Let's pick some of those blend grunge here. The color you use it doesn't matter, because we will recolor it with the styles. So you can see I painted and added a style now. Or we use that one. And I think that one is just perfect. We start a new layer again. We change here the tool, and we add here a little bit other details. Okay, also here, let's add some of the this is the gesso style. And now you can see, when you look into this gesso style, you get a little bit of a embossed effect through the style itself. And let's change here also the brush tool again, and we only dab here. We really only soft dab. I use here my Wacom board again, not a mouse, because it's much more comfortable. And we add here only little details. I think that's enough. And now we're going to start a new layer again. And we add step by step layers, artsy layers, and this will create this artsy look later. Okay, we have here another layer, and we add here a bit more texture here on top, maybe to cover a little bit this, that the image is cut here. So okay, another layer. Please always use layer after layer, and because it will help you to change later your styles. Maybe you don't like them. Let's add here a little bit, and I think we should stay in those tones of this of the back, and I think this style also works perfectly here. And I would like to have those black repeat it here, maybe that we have here some black strokes. Okay, another layer, and what I want now is those strokes here, those okay, so okay, let's go to the brush mix, and we just have a look what we can use here. Maybe the hearts, they would look, because they will pop out vary when you use maybe that or that one. Also pretty cool. That one. I think this is a nice retro effect. No. I really like that one. And I would like to add here, okay, I have an idea. We use it this way. And then we press Command J to duplicate it, and we add on top one of those edge styles, and maybe the blue one, or what do you think? I think I like that one, or the red one. I think the red one. Okay, now you press Command T to transform it, and we only rotate now the layer with the edge style, so we have here a really nice effect. And you take both layers now and make it a little bit smaller. So let's see how it looks when we flip it. Nope, that looks totally weird. Some things really look weird when you rotate them or mirror them. Okay. Let's see what we can do. We have the paint used here. Maybe we go to the word arts over here. And be brave, dream big, enjoy fear. Because she looks so far away. Or let go. Well, I think let go is nice. And I like that one. Just because it's that huge. And the strokes of the lead and then behind the skyscraper, what you can see. And it really combines. Now let's try out what we can get when we use some of those styles on top of this word art. It goes away. It's not much to see, but do we want to see it? So what do you think? Well, I like that one. The blue, no. It's okay, we have now here the pattern, and let's try something. If we add here only a little bit of a shadow, we go to the drop shadow, and maybe we also use here the outer glow. We change from screen to multiply, change here the white to black, and we use the size and the spread, and the spread doesn't look nicely how I want. So okay, so I think now that the word is incorporated in the whole layout now. And let's see if we can add here also a little bit of an artsy bit, and maybe that one. Make that a little bit smaller. So that, but I would place it just underneath the word art. Okay, I like the leaves, but I just don't know where to place them. So maybe here. And I like to take the shadow now from the let go. The same shadow, not the outer glow, only the shadow. So I press my Option key, click on the drop shadow, keep and hold it, and then we move the drop shadow down to the layer 11 is here, and now we have a little bit of a shadow copied directly on these leaves here. Okay. Let's see what we can get when we use one of those, and because just here, and we try one of those settings here. Color burn, dark color. I think darker color is cool, and lighten all gives really a great effect here on the darker parts. And let's move that around. That pink is not that cool. It's more the, so let's go down. I think this is better. And let's go and see what else we can use here. Just drag and drop that, and you can see we start to using the artsy bits to recolor parts of our elements. I think the darker color here is really pretty cool. What I just don't like is this cage here. Okay, let's go to this layer 13 now. It's called layer 13, and we go to the masking tool on the bottom of our layers. Click on it. So the whole layer is now masked, and I want to remove now this cage, but I want not destroy my whole element. That's why I have masked it. And we go to it doesn't matter, you can go to the brush tool, and that's why I always have this hard and the softer brushes attached to all my ABR files. And we make it a little bit smaller, and now we paint that away. Just erase it, and if you now click the Shift on your keyboard, Shift, and you click on the mask itself, you can see there's comes a red cross on top of your masking on your layer, and now you can see that there's nothing destroyed on your element. To get it back, you only click on it and you see the mask, how it looks like. Okay, I think we need a little bit something here down under to maybe we add a little bit of color. And let's see what we can get from the magic lights. Just drag and drop that. Magic lights, it doesn't matter when they are a little bit small, because you always blend them with some color settings. Let's see what we can reach here. Lighten. If you use lighten, you see you get here really cool lightning effects over here. Or let's change it further, color dodge. That almost is too much, I think, for me now. I like the overlay now. The overlay really recolors this part really nicely here, but nothing but. I still have we change here, still trying around. Oh, the gesso looks not bad. This is more canvas style, and this one is also pretty cool. Let's keep that, but maybe do the outer glow now. Oh, yes, that's much better. Okay, so we have here some lights and going on, and maybe we add down here some flowers. What's up with the stars? Maybe we can... Oh, we have still the sprinkles to use. Just forgot them. Let's go to the sprinkles and the loops. Yes, right. Sprinkles over here. And let's use that one. And for that, I'm on the top. So that's cool. Yes, it's not much, but it gives a kind of dynamic feeling here in the word here. Sorry for my noises always. Those little bits here, and let's make them a little bit smaller. They must do not much on your canvas. They only shall look good, nothing else. Maybe you want to copy them, and we place them here on top. Yes, so we have on top a little bit of sprinkles on over here, and maybe we tried that one. I don't know if they are too much then, but it's like a little bit of a bubbling coming up. A little bit smaller, and yes. So this is what we can do with the brush tools, with the paint tools, the blender mix, the brush mix. And what we not used here are the dynamic words. And let's add here a little bit of it to show you how they work. And we go here to it's already opened here, and we have here the dynamic words. And what do we use? Believe, or strong, happy you. So you can see here some words coming up, maybe here on top. And what you also now can do is, for sure, you can add here some of the styles. Blue. So maybe you, this is you. How? And let's start a new layer. You add here some of the other styles. Next layer is maybe let go. That would fit perfectly. And for that, I want to use only black. We press D on our keyboard. Then we have black in the foreground and white in the background automatically. That is always like going back to your settings with only pressing D on your keyboard. Okay, I think, where's the gesso? This is not to read. Okay. What happened when we go and change your color burn and place that on top? Linear burn, not much. Color dodge, of course, because it's black. Sorry when I always do those funny noises. Let's see what happens when we only use the blue. Now I'm going now to rasterize the layer style and then change here the color settings again. You can see the blue makes a lot, not a lot, but it makes things different. And so this is it. So a little bit of a demonstration of the Painter's Toolbox of the artCrush number 12. I know this video turned out a little bit longer. It's not a quick overview, but I attached for you a little bit something to learn. I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you enjoy this collection, this little, and have a good time, and we're gonna see us in the next video. Bye.